if a parent offers the option, you can play with this doll or you can play with this ball, and the boy chooses the ball, my theory is because early humans, like the men, as far as I'm concerned, hunted.
I mean, is there a reason why the men were the ones hunting?
Probably because they were stronger.
Hi, I'm Nanta.
Hi, I'm Willow.
Willow, nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Brianna.
Hey Brianna, I'm Nanta. Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Okay, so can I start asking questions? Mom, you said think of some questions and be prepared. I'm prepared.
Do you know why we're here today?
Not really.
Not really, okay.
I think it has something to do like gender non-binary.
Or non-conforming.
Yeah, both. Yeah, so gender non-conforming and non-binary.
What's gender non-conforming?
Well, what do you think it is?
Something about gender, because I hear the word gender in it.
Do I look like a girl to you?
Yes.
Well, what if I told you that sometimes, though, I feel more like a boy?
That's okay.
So binary, boy and a girl. So non-binary, meaning
The opposite.
Yeah, exactly. That's a bunch of crock, right? You can be one end, the other end, or anywhere in between.
That's interesting.
But confusing.
So let's really start getting into some questions. Do you wish you were raised not as a girl but just an Anta?
Yes, totally. It would have been great to just be marked like X-gender, not boy, not girl. Coming into my own skin later in life would have been a lot more easier. Did you always know you're a girl?
Yeah.
Okay. Has that ever changed or for you or?
No.
No. How did you know you were a girl?
I feel it in my body.
Yeah.
I'm a boy, not a girl.
But people think he's a girl.
Oh, so people think you're a girl.
I've been called a girl, I think 309 times now. And I like my hair just how it is.
What makes a boy a boy?
An X and a Y chromosome.
Oh, so like, is there anything to name, like on the outside of somebody that makes them a boy?
Like,
Genitalia.
what?
Yeah.
No, that's also genetics, but like,
Well, yeah, but like that's on the outside. I'm just saying.
are we talking about like
Looking or
Emotions.
like emotional or like hormonal or like genetical?
or like feelings? Like,
Genetical.
I don't know where we're going. Like,
yeah, I don't either.
Have you ever heard about like how people try to say like pink is a girl thing, and then like how blue is like a boy color?
Yeah, I hear about that, even though blue is one of my favorite colors.
Yeah, right. So you see how confusing that could feel like when
Yeah.
it's like, I want to do this and that.
If a parent offers the option with no bias, hey, you can play with this doll or you can play with this ball, and the boy chooses the ball, my theory is because early humans, like the men, as far as I'm concerned, hunted. And so it's sort of like genetically men preferred things that moved around. I don't know, that's like completely a theory in terms of,
I mean, is there a reason why the men were the ones hunting?
probably because they were stronger.
And I think that's where I kind of like, oh, really? Well, I'm strong. Why can't I be a hunter too?
Well, yeah, but like in terms of like muscle mass, men have like, and I mean, they probably weren't thinking about that.
Does your family ever get mad at you for what you want to identify?
Oh yeah. I think it's different now that I'm an adult. But growing up, my mom would force me to wear a dress that I don't really want to wear.
I don't really like wearing dresses or skirts too, so I feel really uncomfortable when I'm like wearing the skirt.
Yeah. But did you get to choose your outfit today?
No.
So you know exactly how I feel then.
Yeah.
Oh.
How do you know if somebody's gender non-conforming? Is it okay to ask somebody what their gender is?
So it's a lot better to ask about the person's pronouns.
That would be like he or she or they.
Right. Versus if I said,
What's your gender?
Yeah, what's your gender? Are you a boy or are you a girl?
Seems like you're very interested in knowing.
So have you ever been confused by using they, them as a pronoun for someone?
I mean, sometimes it can be confusing, but I also have to remember that that's the pronouns that they've chosen, and I need to respect that. I've noticed someone in my class, first period, has the pronouns that they would like on their backpack.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. I've been to the Philippines.
Oh, I like the Philippines.
Oh, you've been there too?
Yeah.
That's where my family's from. And
Where my mom's from.
okay, they use the term siya. So siya is like all-encompassing of every gender, you know?
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's a girl who works at my tutoring center, and she goes by they, them, and then a lot of times, I just didn't call her she, and then I'm like, oh wait, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Did she ever, or sorry, see, even I made that mistake. Do they ever address it with, or correct people who may use a different pronoun for them?
No, but somebody else might.
How does being non-binary affect your day-to-day life?
Looking for a job, there's times where, before going into an interview, I totally just want to wear, these slacks and, a button-up shirt, but will it be more likely to get the job if I wore, a dress suit or something, you know?
Why is gender such a big deal?
You know, sometimes I wish it really wasn't. How do you feel about it? Is it a big deal to you?
No, I just figure, why can't they just be a person,
Yeah. Do you all think gender's a big deal?
No. Well, I mean, if someone was identified as neither boy nor girl, it's not a big deal to me if they were in between, but gender is a big part of who you are.
Oh, that's real, yeah. Thanks. Do you like handshakes?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry. And boop.